The headlines. US basketball star Britney Griner is released from a Russian prison colony exchanged for a notorious arms dealer nicknamed the Merchant of Death.
She's safe. She's on a plane. She's on her way home. After months of being unjustly detained in Russia, held under intolerable circumstances.
In their much-hyped new documentary series, Meghan and Harry go into detail about their relationship, press intrusion and racism. Widespread condemnation as Iran carries out the first execution of a protester who took part in the recent anti-government demonstrations. And the Canadian singer Celine Dion has revealed she's been diagnosed with a rare autoimmune disease and has had to cancel her forthcoming shows.
Unfortunately, these spasms affect every aspect of my daily life.
Headlines today, starting with the fact that President Putin has vowed to continue attacking Ukraine's energy infrastructure. Moscow's missile strikes have left millions of people without electricity as temperatures plummet, but he said growing global criticism would not interfere with missions in Ukraine. Relatives of the British teenage motorcyclist Harry Dunn have welcomed the suspended jail sentence given to an American woman who caused his death. Anne Sekulis, who is the wife of a diplomat, was driving on the wrong side of the road when the collision happened in the English Midlands in 2019. She left for the US shortly after the collision, claiming diplomatic immunity, and only appeared at the trial via video link from America. More than 1,000 New York Times employees have gone on strike in the first industrial action of its kind at the newspaper in more than 40 years. Journalists and other workers at the media outlet, often referred to as America's paper of record, walked out for 24 hours after failing to reach an agreement with the company on a new round of contract negotiations.
I know that my own MS took my career down.
We speak to the actress Selma Blair, one of the BBC's 100 Women for 2022, about her life with multiple sclerosis. And he's become a hero for millions, the French footballer Kylian Mbappé, and his rise from Paris suburb to worldwide stardom. The US House of Representatives has passed legislation protecting the rights of same-sex and interracial couples in federal law. 39 Republicans joined Democrats to vote in favor. President Biden says he'll sign the legislation proudly and promptly. A judge in Peru has ordered that the ousted President Pedro Castillo be held in custody for at least 7 days while he's investigated on charges of rebellion and conspiracy. Mr. Castillo was removed from office by Congress on Wednesday.
The Pope has broken down during a prayer for peace in Ukraine. Pope Francis was giving a traditional prayer on Rome's famous Spanish Steps when he wept while mentioning the suffering of Ukrainians. The crowd applauded and urged him to continue praying. Backstreet Boys member Nick Carter is being sued for sexual battery after an alleged incident with a teenager in 2001. According to court documents seen by Sky News, Mr. Carter invited a 17-year-old onto his tour bus and forced her into performing sexual acts. His lawyer has denied the allegations.